Hello and welcome to another video about Geoma City. So the last time I just uploaded a time-lapse of some smaller things I did in the meanwhile off screen during a time where I just didn't want to molest you with just talking a lot of time and doing server stuff, trying out how to build all these things and what would work best. So I did it without recording, or I did it with recording, but it's just a very lengthy process, so I just made a time-lapse out of it and no narration to it. So hopefully you enjoyed it anyway, and this time I'll talk it through because we have some cool things to do. Well, first thing to do is I wanna show you the changes. As you can see, the city has quite grown since the last time, and I actually plotted out this whole area over there with new residential zones, parking spaces, and we also put some unique buildings in here with lots of parking room, and I have extended this intersection in a very ugly way, to be honest, but yeah, it was really overfilling because it's the only access to this part right now, and that's not very good. But we'll change that later on. There will be some trains, I think, going up here or even there. So we do have a train connection from there to there, because currently we don't have any other connection in cars to go over there. And we could use the monorail to go over there, but I think the monorail will go over there. We will have a transfer station of the monorail like here, and yeah, then it should clear up. So just have a look at it. I did more parking spaces like here for the commercial zone and this unique building, and we do have a cargo train station for delivering goods to that commercial zone. There will be more in the future. I'll extend it over here for another region of that island. I'm not totally sure now what to build there, but we will see later on. And I also used a slightly modified version of the already known intersection. I actually did this intersection in the editor, but found out it wasn't too precise, so it doesn't really line up correctly on all ends. So I ended up yeah, I did use the same intersection like here from the editor, and it did have some issues like here and have to rebuild that bit one, but it worked. We also do have a passenger cargo port, which is, for whatever reason, I think it is working actually. We do have 32 passengers arriving here. Not sure if some ships are actually on the way right now. Oh, one is going away. Is there another one coming? No, it's coming. So yeah, well, they don't have many options yet. They do have possibility to get there by car, and later on I may put there a monorail station, and that monorail track like here will be go over here somewhere, and it may be able to turn around here, and this is what it will do. Go here station and then just drive up and down here. We also have 3 cargo ports right now. This was done in the hope so we can traverse the traffic over 3 ports, which isn't working right now, but will be later on when we're putting up our industrial area somewhere around here. So each part of the industrial area will have its own cargo port, and hopefully that will work. And as you've seen the last time, we made the stadium. It's still there, still working, and we made actually the park we've initially made underneath the interchange. I put the interchange now on the ground, so the park is now in the sun, and the people can now actually enjoy this park without being under the highway. So anything else new? I don't think so. Yeah, we do have, yes, there it is. I'm not sure about that one. Did I show that one? We have another area with unique buildings like here, lots of parking, so people can visit that one. And we also had the metro stations prolonged. They now go over there to our fancy new train metro hub, which is the only station currently getting what's the name? Intercity trains. So all the trains from around the world end up exactly in that station, which is a lot quietly. Quite frankly, we have a lot of people working there. I also already raised the budget. The budget's already at 150% for the metro, which isn't quite enough. And I also raised it for the buses. Oh, cool, talking from the buses. The buses are actually used there. Let's see, here we go. We have a bus route on every residential cluster going there. So people will actually be able to move from one metro to the other without going by foot. And the inner metro station now actually is prolonged to end up here, and the outer one is now a circle. It's not a real circle track because we do have one metro line going there and another one going there, and I think that one is a circular station for the inner one. So one thing missing currently in public transportation is something like going from there down to the commercial zone. So currently they just need to go by foot or use the car because there's no metro station, there's just the monorail. And the problem is all these guys over there are not able to reach the monorail station without going by foot or using the car. I'm not sure if that even works. So, well, that's something we have to solve later on. So all these peeps have actually possibility to go to the monorail station without using their foot or the car. Well, I think we did everything like that. Nothing new anymore. Yeah, actually also that one is new, so this was changed in form. It now do have some body of water going inland and some empty road, which is quite used right now, and we will use a transfer station for the monorail, like that one where it is the monorail station with the two lines for monorail bus hub. No, that monorail bus hub is pretty cool. We could actually also use that one later on to use some buses, but I think buses are not worth it there, but we use that one. So they will use that metro station where one line will connect to that big circle and the other line will connect to that big circle, so they can switch the station, and we may or may not have another one here if there's the third big circle of monorail stations. Alright, so we also made some parking spaces in here. Not fully paved yet, but I think the direction is clear. That's what you're going to do. Alright, so that's it for now. But what we want to do today is actually building a campus, because we do have some slight problem with our university. And as you can see, we do have almost 7,000 people eligible for university, but we do have only a capacity of 4,500, which is actually that regular university building. Now we could just build another university building, but I think, as we said, we make all the DLC to use, we will build our first campus. And to do a campus, we actually need a lot of space. And I mean, we need a lot of space. So this will be big, and I don't even build a university because I want to build something else like the trade campus. Not sure what the exact name currently is. And we will locate our campus around here in that order. There, somewhere here around. That piece will be campus. We also use that piece for campus. And we're also going to use that piece over here for campus, and we also will use the whole thing over here for the campus as well. So we do have lots of space to use for the campus. So how does the campus things work? This isn't something maybe most of you will actually know already. So what we first need to do, we have to decide what type of campus do we want. Do we want a liberal arts college campus area, a university, or the trade school? And I'm going for the trade school right now for no very obvious reason, because I want the special buildings will give you, like, you have 3 special buildings in here, and one of it is the School of Tourism and Travel, which raises tourism, and we do have a School of Engineering, which actually increases all zoned industry income while reducing city water consumption. Well, we will not use a lot of zoned industry. I'm not sure if that's the same. The same is true for the actual industry DLC, but I think this is what we're going to do right now. And to do so, we will start with our main building, because all you need to do if you decide for a campus, you need to have to build the main building, which is that one. Here we go, and that's the trade school administration building, and this is the main building you actually need to have that campus. And we also will use this parking space already there to be some sort of part of the campus. So we're going to build us some roads to have some entry point for the area. I think we're going like here, and we're going there. I think we're pretty good with that one, and then I think we're going like so, and having that nicely shaped like so. And then let's get rid of that for first, and we will now place our first building, and I can pause the game actually because we don't need it running right now. And I think we're going to build, where are we building this? I think we're building it there. And then what we need for the campus is actually we need the dormitorio, so where all the students will live and have their most interaction with whatever. So they will get a pathway to use, so they can use the car to go to their buildings. Maybe they need to or something, don't know. And now we're placing them, and what I wanted to do is, normally I'll just place them like here to waste as least. I don't want to waste some space, so what we're going to do a little bit of so-called cheating by putting that there without caring for any limits. And I'm also seeing that there are windows, but I want to have one big building over there. So in order to have one big building, what I'm actually doing is I'm stitching them together like so. They're all getting stitched together, and they then will look like one single big building, hopefully, like so. And I think we'll put that one in here, I guess. Let's put some road to have something to build from, and then again another campus building like so, and they will also just fit together nicely. And here we go, and now the whole thing basically looks like one giant building, and that's what I wanted to achieve. That's pretty nice. So the next thing, what I normally do is I just plot all available buildings somewhere, because you easily lose the track of what you have already built and what's still missing. So we do have all this stuff like the study hall, which may be better off, doesn't fit in here. Not quite sure where to place that one. Maybe we should place it here, the study hall. Let's see how it looks. So the study hall looks like this. And do we want the study hall to be actually right there? I'm not quite sure if we want it to be there, so let's just put that on the side for now. The building can be actually anywhere. It doesn't even need to be here or near. The only thing you have to work for. Why don't they like the study hall? Look at this. They actually don't like the study hall. I think because I removed it. Alright, so the next thing in the queue is actually the trade school groundskeeping. So I think we're going to have the groundskeeping over there. So we just plot it for now, just plot it here so we don't forget about it. And we do have a book club. And we plot the book club like here anyway, because I don't want to place it right now. Then we have a trade school outdoor study, and I think the outdoor study would be a great place to be right over here. So hopefully they can look outside and get some, oh no, I need to do some more learning, and that's what we want them to do. So we do have the outdoor, and then we want some pathways to go over there. Shall place it there. Yeah, I think we shall. Okay, let's do it like there for now. Oh, you have the outdoor study. What do we have next? That's the outdoor study. And then we have the trade school gymnasium. The gymnasium is something like a sports place for them. I think we're going to place that one somewhere around here. Or we also extend that road to go more there or something. So we do have some space for the smaller buildings in there. We can also do the stadiums. So we did place the gymnasium. Then we have a cafeteria. Well, where can we put the cafeteria for now? Maybe we do put... No, just put that one later on. Just settle it there. And we have a trade school fountain. I think the fountain is pretty well placed to be right here somewhere as some sort of... just looks nice in the front of the university, so every visitor is actually seeing the fountain there, which looks pretty nice, and the view to the administration building isn't blocked from the street. I think that's pretty cool, so we use that one. And we do have more buildings like this one. We have a trade school library, great place for teaching and for up-to-date information in business and other relevant fields. Libraries increase land value, campus attractiveness, and boosts campus area student capacity. So we do want increased capacity, of course. What we don't want is actually a big building. So trying to place that one here. I think we left it there, but we move it a little bit more outside, so it just doesn't scrape on the road like so. Yeah, that's pretty nice, pretty snug. And then we move that around. Let's move it first over here so we can see more. I think they don't need more room for that one, so we do have... yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I think that's not totally sure about the parking spaces, because normally you can't go in there with a car because there's no connection. I'm not even sure, can we place connection on the road with that one? No, we can't. Oh, come on, I can't remove it. Oh, I can't remove it. Make me crazy. You make me crazy. Go there, close again. Okay, here we go. So we don't have any cars going in there, so I'm not totally sure about the parking spaces in here, but yeah, let's pretend they can go in with a car if it's really needed, because I think that's a campus building and it's not meant for the public. Students with athletic equipment, yeah, it's for the students, so I don't think it has to be outside. So we put it inside and they can do all the sports things and that stuff. So what we do, more buildings. So there's one. What about, yeah, then we were going with the IT club. The IT club is actually a small building, I think. Yes, it is. And those small buildings would all go in here. Yeah, I think there is enough room for the small buildings, like the IT club. And we have the trade school commencement office. So this is where, when students finished learning, or how it's called, they go there and they actually throwing their heads in the air and that sort of stuff. I've never seen it, so I'm not sure how it actually looks. And to do so, what we're first going to do is we go ahead placing a road like here and going like there and closing that up and removing it there. And then we're going to place that space, because I think it would be quite nice if they have direction with getting. That fits pretty well. That fits very well. So they can all watch this sort of stuff. And I think there was some. We will have more buildings later on. So what we do have trade school, academic statue. This is pretty big. Doesn't really fit anywhere, but it fits quite nicely in there. So I think we're going to set it there. And I think I'm going to make that road longer, so it actually ends right there. And we don't want the grid, and we don't want the road lane, so just is going like so. Yeah, that's nice. I think that's okay. And then we have that one where all the peeps can actually enter from the train station to go right down there. Don't need to care for the grid here, because all the campus buildings are actually not snapping to the grid anyway. So now they can go from the train station right into the campus. I think that's pretty cool. This doesn't look too nice to me. Actually, don't quite like that connection, but there's not a lot you can really do about it. It's just how it is. Maybe we'll find the solution later on, but for now I'm just going to remove that over, and this will go right here. So everyone coming in from the train station will see that nice statue, whatever it is. And then we have the trade school auditorium. And the auditorium actually is quite big again, so it will be there to fit right with the other buildings. And then we have some issue with another parking, and we think there could be fine. So yeah, that could be fine. So everyone's going with the car in there can actually do so. It's because they have to transport all sort of stuff and things, so they can do that. And then we have the trade school laboratories, which is almost again in that size. I think we're going to build that here as well. So they do have the laboratories in there. What do we have more? And then we have a trade school bookstore. So there's the bookstore, and I think the bookstore can actually go right in here. And maybe we make that road longer to have it more like there, something like so. And we would have more place for whatever we're going to place. So let's look at it. How would that look if we just prolong the road over there? It looks pretty nice to me. I actually like that, because that fits much better. So we're going ahead and we're putting it like so. I think that's pretty nice. So we do have the bookstore. They have their own bookstore in the campus. What's that? We have a trade school media lab. So now we're running out of space. Now we're actually running out of space. We could use the media lab to go right there, and I think that's what we're going to do. Shall we? I think we shall place it there. How does it look? It's quite a big building, but I think that's a good space to do it. Let's settle with it for now. And we have the beach volleyball club. And now the beach volleyball club is for all the peeps to being able to make some sports. So we can actually use that there, but every time they're going to play volleyball and there's the students actually learning, that may interfere. So I think the beach volleyball club will be better over here, where it's loud anyway, because there's the train station. And we don't really have any other space for that beside outside of the campus. But I really want that inside the campus, so I'm just placing it right here for now and putting it on later. And then we have the Trade School Academic Statue number 2. Not sure how pretty that statue is, but maybe we can place that one there. It does have a pathway to it, so it may be better to place it somewhere where the peeps are actually able to step on it. So how would that look? I think that looks pretty nice. I think this is how we're going to settle it with that one. Now we have the 3 big buildings. We don't have room for them over here and now, so we place them later. The 3 big buildings will go in here and over there. This is where they go. And we will use that space to build more dormitories, I guess, because we do have the room and there's already parking space. So let's go ahead and build that, guys, the bad boys. And we're using the pathways to actually make more of them. Maybe I don't want the guidelines, so like that one. And we're placing the building. We'll just go ahead and do this for all space available, like so. And another one. There we go. I think we can place just another one. So we do have quite some space. Each of these buildings actually gives room for 300, I guess. So we do have space for 300 students, and we now do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so almost 3,000 students. But we need 6,000 students, so that's something we should keep in mind, that we do need more of these buildings. So, and we do have still the trade school study hall, which has to go somewhere. And I'm not quite sure if I want it to stay there. It just takes away a lot of money. A lot of space. So if I put it there, the study hall, it's pretty... Yeah, and we do have the cafeteria as well. So where can that go? Where could we place the cafeteria? Maybe we keep it there. So all the students can go in there from the dormitory, going there and having some coffee. I think I'll leave that there for now. And we do need some paving in here, because pavings are much better. I don't like the sandy border, just doesn't look too nicely. And well, I think we stick with the trees for now, and we do have that sort of room, and we still need to move something around, like the whatever the building was. I just forgot about it. I'll put it there. And there's another one, whatever, the beach volleyball thing. I think it should stay over there. I think it should. Would that actually fit over there? No, it wouldn't interfere. So we don't have the room for that one here. And it would be too big to be here too. So we don't have it there anyway. So this one has to be somewhere else. What about you? Are you fitting somewhere in here? No. Partly. It will fit partly in there. But then we would have the same issue. How big are you? Would you fit? No, you wouldn't fit there, because you'd interfere with the pathway. I think you would interfere as well. Yeah, so we have to place that all elsewhere. So that one, actually the upkeep, can go over here, and the beach volleyball club. Yeah, I think I don't want it there. I think I would like to have it there. I think we shall have it there. The beach volleyball club should be there. So we do have everything in one place. The main buildings of the university are now inside here, and that should be quite well for now. So we do have our campus. Our campus is now pretty cool, and we could have used a normal road in here actually, and maybe all the parking spaces would have made more sense, but not now. I think I'll leave it like that. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. So the one thing now we have to do is basically get more dormitories. Let's see, we could fit one more here actually. Look at it, would fit quite nicely, but I don't think I want them there. And what we also could do is we could just use that space, but then I have to sacrifice that block. That's something I don't want either. And I also could use the space over here. Maybe this is because if you're a mad guy and no one likes you, you can get placed here. And I think that's what I'm going to do, placing 2 of them there. So they will have it very loud from the train station. But that's what you get. Life is no game. It's something you have to live with. So yeah, that's what you get. I think we do have more place over here. I think I'm going to extend that road even further, like so. That doesn't work, but what I can do is use move it tool, get the node and move it to where we want it. It's done like so. So that's pretty good. And now we can see how far we can move that one out. Pretty far actually. And we do have quite some space left, which is pretty nice, but not nice enough for fitting some useful buildings in there. So we can't fit in a dormitorio there neither. So, well, I think we're just sticking with that one. That's unused space for now, but we may use other buildings later to fit in there. For example, more of the statues. That would actually fit in there. Not so sure. So, and we can't. Let's try that again, but I think it didn't work. No, we can't. We can't fit in there because that's an asset. So, alright. I think we should have more parking space. And maybe instead of that dormitories, we would make a parking space. And we would make another parking space like here. I think that would be better. I think that would be better fitting to have a parking space, and I actually love to make parking spaces. And we're using again the BIG parking lots mod to actually make those parking spaces. And we go over there and making our parking space. And I actually think I found a trick to actually get the parking lots to align without getting the wrong side. I think if I go like here and use the mouse cursor right there, right down there, and I'm placing it, yeah, it's going to be placed correctly. I'm not quite sure if that's intended to be like that. And here again, I'm going to like down there, and it works. And we do have parking space in there, and we also want a parking space in there. So the thing is, we need to see, we will keep that building actually, which is the school media lab. Yeah, it's for researching and discover new ideas and solutions to expand our life, our view of life and technology. So this will be part of the campus, and I think we're going to make another parking spot in here. In here, and it should be, yeah, I think somewhere. Yeah, let's see where we can fit that one in. So we first need the border. We're going to border it there. How do we want that one to fit? Maybe first use the drive, and then we use the border to go over here, and then we go down there, And we won't use that one. And the next thing is we want to go over here. I'm not quite sure how I want that one. How do I want it? Not totally sure, but it would be this would be a big party. This building is in my way. Can't tell it any differently. It's just in my way and I don't want it there. I just don't want it there and I don't want it there. So maybe I'm going to put that building somewhere here or there. What's that one? And then I'm using that one to go more like so. So that space is used. Can we actually use the cafeteria over there? Would that look nice? I think it does. It looks quite nice. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll settle with that, with that one. So we're not going to be like, maybe we're going to be like that, but the actual parking space. Come on. Do I need? Yes, I need to. No. Go away. Yeah. And now we're going over there. And then we're using the road guidelines, connecting over there. And we want also to go, do we want to go like that one? I think we're going to go up there for 4. And then we go here and then we just look. No, that's not working. That's not working the way I want it. So go away. We go with the border and we make you bigger than actually 1. I think the filler is too wide. Could make it like so, or we could make it smaller. Would be there. And that would leave me with that one there. And with a parking space in that sort of thing. And then we have a filler over here. And we would have a filler over here. And we would have one over here. Does this actually work? Does this make sense? Yes, it does. And now we have the driveway to have a nice, quite nice parking lot. Now we're placing, and again our trick does work. That's quite nice. And again, yes, and more, yeah, works quite nicely. So, and again, one here, and here. Oh no, there's one missing. It's not giving me a square. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just go ahead and do have. And maybe I'm removing that one as well in that case. We do get another one here. And we don't use that too, I think. Instead, we're using the clipping remover to get rid of that one. And maybe we use the paint tool. I'm just baffled that my paint tool paints something wrong. The paint tool does paint something differently, okay. Alright, that we use the clipping remover. We can just use the clipping remover to get rid of that one. So yeah, here we go. We do have our parking space and we have some blue thing, which is some problem with the mod, I guess. And it's nothing I can do anything right now. What I can do actually is paint. Oh, it looks like that because it's raining. Yeah, that's odd. Looks not too good to me. I would actually like to turn off the rain, to be honest. I don't like the rain right now, so. And because This all should be paved. It should all be paved. Because we don't want anything green in here. It should all be paved. The study room too, because we're trade school, and I just don't like the look of the greenish stuff. Move that as well. And over there as well. Just don't want that one. I don't want that one either. And that one either. So you're going to be like so for now. Maybe it will change later on. And also yes, I do like the paved areas. Just looks more snug, just more fitting. And there as well. Get rid of the green. We don't need that much green. So we make some green stuff later on. Oh, we do have some barricades now introduced for the pedestrians. They can go there. There's a barrier. Well, can we? No, we can't change that. So the barrier is just here to stay, and it won't go anywhere. Alright, so what's actually there? There's some green stuff. We don't need the green stuff. And I think we're done. Everything's quite nice, and I don't like the rain. Can you please stop raining? I'm going to start the time again, so hopefully it stops raining, because I don't want the rain. And because we're here, and this is a campus, I want it fenced. There should be a fence. So what we're going to do is we're building a fence, and before we do so, I'm going to remove the trees. I'm removing the trees in here. Yeah, I know. First I'm paving everything and then I remove the trees. But I want to have other trees. And I also want to have the one. I want to have everything enclosed. So what we're going to do is we make all that away. Come on, get away. We're just making like... I'm going to make that one. And it's a little bit disturbing that I get this blue thing now, because I can't see if I'm actually in the right angle, but it did work anyway. And now we're going ahead over there, and there will be there, and it's going to get there as well. I think it's going like I'm going to make the other side first, like so, and we're going there and over there. It's closed, and we close it there as well, up until somewhere around here, and we're closing it here too, up to somewhere here. And then we're going to aim it freehand to have there. So we do have everything enclosed. And I think there we can go with just going over there, over there. And I didn't want it like so. I want it straight. Can I please get it straight? I want a straight piece. So in order to get a straight piece, what I'm actually do is go here, and it's not going to... Oh, it fits. So here we go. That's our campus. And now I would want to have some trees in there. But some other trees, because I think I want to mimic that trees over there. Let's see, that's the right one. And to do so, I'm going to place them randomly over here in the area, and hopefully we're going to fill up enough space to make it look nice. There we go. And now we use the single because the filler. We use prop anarchy to close that one up, and we need more trees here. More trees there. We want more trees here as well. More trees. Just more trees. It just looks more closed. And we will later on mix in other trees as well, so it just doesn't look so uniform. And here we go. So we do have our campus area now finished. So the main buildings are there. That one is there. We do have enough parking space. I'm not quite sure about that road, because what I don't want and don't like is, if you can see the transition over here. Oh, there's no transition. That works pretty nice. So we just settle with that one, because we do have the green strip. The road has actually the correct size, which is good, and that's what we're going for. So the next thing we need to do is to place the other three buildings. And the other three buildings are quite big, and they actually give all the boni. So we do have the School of Engineering, the Police Academy, and we do have the School of Tourism and Travel. So first off, the biggest building of those is the School of Engineering, and it would right fit in here. And in order to have it fit in there, I want to have a parking space right in front of it. So let's see if we can make it with a parking space. We also need to have everything on again except. And then we go over there, and then I think we're going up there. And we do have it like that one, and like so. And I'm not quite sure if we have it there or there, but I think we do have it there. Do we? Yes, we do. And so like this. Now we just check if the building still fits inside. No, it doesn't fit. So what we need to do, we can't have a two road in there. We just have a single one, and in order to do so, we make it like that one. And now I think we can fit it right in. Yeah, now it fits in. Now it does fit in. So now we have that building, and we still need one filler in there, and we need a driveway, so actually peeps are able. We do have a 21, 22, not exactly, but good enough. And we do have the prop energy on, and that's why trees didn't get removed, which we need to fix right now. So we're removing all the trees in there. Here we go. Now we have a nice place to place all the parking spaces in. And as we now do know the trick, that should be quite straightforward. And we'll not beautify them now. I may beautify them off screen, and because of the rain, they're actually hard to see. And I wish it wouldn't be raining, but it does. So here we go. And as you can see, this trick should looks like to work exceptionally well. Oh no, it didn't. And there it didn't. So we're leaving that one free, I think. And what we're actually doing is placing that one there and getting rid of that as well. No, can't use that one. So what you're going to do is replace that one. We'll leave that one free, and we think we need to leave that one. Did I place that now 2 times? Yeah. Just more parking spaces. Clickety click, clickety click, even more clickety click, and now we do have the parking space in here, and I don't want the blue thing, so if I'm going to remove that one, the blue thing is gone too. I think I do prefer a non-blue thing. Yeah, the blue thing will be there anyway. Alright, so I think I have to live with the blue thing. There's nothing I can do about it except maybe I find something to place on there, but no, I think not. Nothing's there. Maybe some. No, this is just some buildings. That would be cool, but it's too small. Give me something bigger, like that one. It just doesn't look very good, so yeah, no. Would need something with 3 corners, like a triangle. Is there some triangle? No, there's no triangle. Yeah, we just take it how it is. So nothing we can do about it. We do have that one building ready, and look there. Look there. What's there? We could just later on use that one to get some park in that area. Anyway, we just first off, let's look how much room we have for the police academy, which is which is much smaller. So what I think we can do is we can do the same like above, but a little bit bigger. I'm not quite sure why we should make the parking space for the police academy bigger. There's no real justification for it, but yeah, I think the reason is because we can. And yeah, and then like so, and again like there. We're now moving over here, and now we can use the filler in here, and we can use another filler. I think. Come on, guy. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Can you please make it straight? Alright. So, and I'm not going to fill it. Nah, I'm going to fill it up. Yes, I'm going to fill it up. Come on. We're filling it up. Here we go. It's just some clicking and it's filled. It was so complicated before, but it's so much easier now. So I think we're settling with that one. More parking spaces. Would still quite nice if there would be some way to actually draw a line or some sort of flood fill. But well, you can't have everything. So it could be worse. The only thing I just don't know what to actually speak about when I'm doing all that clicking, because there's nothing of interest on the screen. And I think I'm leaving it like that one. And we need to switch the direction of that one road. Get rid of the blue stuff. So we're switching that one and that one and that one as well. Come on, switch that one. Another one. Looks good now. And now we get the clipping remover. Where it is. There is it. The clipping remover go right there and there. And we still got the blue thing, so wow. The blue thing is just there. There's nothing we can do against the blue thing. But we can actually now place the police academy, and there it goes. Police academy actually now placed. And we need some access road still. I've got to place it somewhere in the middle, like there. And here we go. We do have our School of Engineering, and we do have the Police Academy placed. And there's a third building now, which is actually the School of Tourism and Travel. So what we could do is we could place it somewhere like here. I think we could do that and make another parking space in the rounded section, but this is quite complicated. I'm not sure if I want that. I think I prefer to have some sort of park in here and use that space to actually place that school, because we do have the quite cultural corner over there, and I'm not intend to place any more unit buildings in there, and the connections are not ideal. Maybe they are ideal. Maybe they're not so bad for commercial zone. I'm still thinking I'm going to put that there, and in order to do so, what I'm going to do is place that road that road will go over there, and that one will go over here, and then we're going to place that building right in here. And then we just look, and yes, that looks pretty good, does fit quite nicely. We do have some issue with the window. Maybe we can just move it a little bit more further over here, like so. Now this building is right on. Yeah, the people are just going right through the building. Nothing you want, so just give them more space, like so. So the buildings are not going to go through the building, the peeps going not through the building. I can see it right now. Any peep coming? No, no, no. There's one. There's one. Come on, go straight, go straight. Okay. No, don't use that one. Go there. I need some peep going there. Come on, someone go there. You, no. Come on, anyone. No one. No one's going to be there. Okay, alright. So if no one's going to be there, it can't be that important. And I'm going to just live with the issue that they have a big boulder of concrete in the window. So it's just how it is. There's nothing they can do about it. And we can use that space for more parking, but maybe not now. And I think we should now be settled with all buildings. What are you? School of Tourism Traffic. They need parking space because all the peeps are going there, and this is quite some walk. They don't necessarily have to undertake, so maybe we could fit a parking space in there. Let's try this one. Let's try the parking space in here. Yeah, it's a thing with the parking space because actually they are a big thing for every city, and there's no way you can have any city without parking spaces. And that's why I'm very not on the grid. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too few. 1. Let's see, we should be able to make it like so. It's not a very big parking space. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Did I just remove? No. So we do need the road guidelines, I guess, and then we can use the border to go somewhere. Alright, so this is now actually smaller, which is good. Don't know why exactly this happened, but no, come on, don't do that again. You should not connect down there. Please do not connect to the road. Can we just decide to not go in there? Come on, don't do it. Like so. And now you can snap again. Here we go, finally. And now we're going to use the road guidelines of the grid. And yeah, we made a mistake. Not again, come on. You should not. You should read my thinkings. Read my mind. That I want it to be like that. And then I want to have a drive in there. And now give me some parking. And we use the normal parking ones this time. Like so. Some more. Maybe it's not very... It's just a few parking. But better than nothing. And maybe we should put one in there as well. But for now I think we are settled with that one. Just pave it out. So it fits in there. And I think we're golden. Yeah, I think we are now golden, and we will make another one in there later on. We do have now the university finished, or the campus. So we do have campus area info. And now we need, we need academic works. in order to level up our campus. And the easiest way to do it is by giving them research grants. And the other thing is you can just add academic staff, but that's pretty expensive and I don't have that money because we currently have around 3,000, and yeah, we need to wait until this levels and should bring in quite some money actually, because they are we actually positive info? No, the fees are currently 1,600 and the expense is actually 10,000, but we are still profitable and we just need to wait until we get more capacity for students so we can turn down our regular university. But for now we're not there yet, and actually we would need more university dormitories, and this means we need to find some way to place more of them. And I don't want to place one there because it wouldn't fit, and I actually don't want to place them here because I actually planned to use that space for something else. So, but we can just see how well would that one fit in there. Just two buildings, not too many. It would fit only one building. So, and because it would only fit one building, I'm not quite interested in it. At least not now, because we do not have the capacity now anyway. And yeah, it would be quite nice to have some more space in here. So maybe we really do sacrifice that zone later on to give them more space for dormitories. Wow, now we do have no students in here. We do have students in the police academy, but none in the School of Engineering, which is a little bit odd. Which is quite odd, I think, and we also should make some usage of that one, and maybe we actually do put some dormitories in there, because all those schools may have dormitories as well, and they don't need to drive over there, so they could have their own accommodation. So how big are those buildings actually? Could we basically put them like so in a star? Maybe like, let's see if we can do that. So we put that one like so, and we put the next one directly to it. I can't fit them now without the road. Without the road it's hard to fit. Just see how it would look more or less. So we would have that one. And why is there only fitting one when actually there would fit? It would fit there like so. Let's see what would look better. Let's give me more. Make it yeah, we could make the star anyway because it's not fitting in there. So we could have that one in here, and they won't be quite happy about living right next to yeah, get away, and get away. I'm going to try something and put that one here again, and maybe another one to go right there, and one to go right there, and one to go right there, just to see how that's going to look. Doesn't look too bad, but maybe I want to straighten them to fit somewhere else. And in order to do so, we would need some pathways. I'm going to try that now. We're going to use a pathway in here, go there, and then I'm going to use that one and move it there. And now I can actually fit them properly, like so. That's okay. I think that's okay. And now we do have I think another pathway should go somewhere around there. No, the trees would be in the way. So making it quite bigger, going over there, and then going down. Yeah, looks good to me. And now we're moving that one to be slightly offset. I think like so. And that one as well. Fitting right into the other building. More. I think it should be more. Yeah, we should move that more to be like. I'll make it like so. No more pathings. I have a lane of 7. And then we go down, down. And then we move that one for now over there. And you go right there. And now I can move you to fit to the building like so. How's it looking? Now we got rid of that one. So we do have another area like so, where they actually can have some accommodation, and we should have that path over here, which goes over there, maybe without the grid. It should fit better. Go away with the grid and move just like here, and then go straight down like so. Yeah, here we go. Now they can go over there from the parking space actually. And shall we pave it? Yeah, we should all be paved. Everything shall be paved. So paving out the whole area. For now we're just paving the whole area. We're getting some green spots later on, but not now. So we do have that one paved. We clean up the runabouts, because they are nicely green. And here we go. I think our university is turning out pretty well. Briar Rose Career Institute. We do have quite some expenses, and we do have some tuition fees. And I think that one needs more beautification, and we may also use the same sort of a parking space like we did over there to fill in the empty spaces in here. Maybe not in here, and to find something in here which could actually be a park. I think we're going to make a park in here, so people can actually go through there. We don't have to make all the bridges. I don't like that this is going to snap to the roundabout, so I'm going to do it like that one. And we'll do something in there, I guess. Something nice. Maybe office buildings. Maybe that one. So, we do have partly finished our first campus, our first university college, whatever it's called. I think it's called a trade school. So we do have now a trade school, And now I think the game needs to run a little bit, so we actually level up our campus area, which is currently at level 1, and we don't have a lot of reputation because we need to level this. So we need to have academic works, and then we will get, and we need more students. We're actually pretty low on students for whatever reason. I think we have to turn down our actual university over there, because it's not full anyway. So they're sitting 476 students, and they say university students is 755, but when I go in here it actually says we have a capacity of 14,000. That's pretty nice. How did you get that one? And we have 5,000 people wanting to go there. So I think it's just an issue that they can reach it, and we need to have more possibilities so they are actually able to reach the university. Or it does just take some time to fill it up. That's something we will find out in one of the next episodes. But for now, I think we've done a lot, and there may be some time-lapse videos following about me beautify all those new areas which are currently left empty. I think we need more diversity in trees over here and over here, and we also need more residential zone. So we're actually out of residential zones. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually moving that university over there and placing some residential zones in here, because we need them. Look at the demand. Everyone wants to live in Geoma because we have a campus right now, and therefore I think it's pretty important to have that one, and also fill up maybe the other one, but it's pretty near the train station, so I think they're not very happy. But we do have there some space, and there is some space too to put in more residential area, and if that is fully developed, I will see what they want or what is missing and what they're needing. On the other side, we do have also place here for more residential zones in our secondary cluster, which I don't want to fill up too much right now, because you see we're already very heavy on traffic limits. But right now we think we're still at 80%, and you see this is totally red, so something has to happen here, and hopefully it will be solved with adding more public transport, which is actually reaching over there, because as you see here most things are pretty good except from all the buildings telling me they need more parking space, which I really don't understand, because look at this. This is a giant parking space, and this building is demanding more, and it isn't even filled. So not quite sure about that one. And yeah, I think something for the next episode. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. A little bit of watching, a little bit of chatting, and we'll see you in the next episode when we do something else, which is not to be decided right now, but I will find out in the process of whatever I do next. So, see you.